So I was gifted this today. This is a Chaz Parker Vise grip. Let me see, my kitty cat wants to hang out with us today. This is a number 97.4. And the only problem I found with it, it's all original, except this half-inch bolt is tightened down on it and won't loose, so I've got it soaking now with WD-40. Got a brand new bolt on the way in case I need it, and also the number 2 wrench that goes with it. So wish me luck. We're going to tear her down, restore her, and paint her back to her factory gray. And either way, I mean, it works now. It's got the original, got everything original on it. But just got to take care of that pivot bolt so that I can turn this thing as it needs to be. There's a locking mechanism and it works kind of like a disc brake that I have to fix. Okay, so I finally got the bolt out using PV blaster. Got a new bolt on the way along with the replacement handle. That's factory original. And I hit the seam with PV blaster, so hopefully by tomorrow morning I should be able to just pop that bad boy right off there, and we'll do a little bit of restoration on it, get her nice and painted up, and see where it takes us. So right now we have the unit soaking in 12% white vinegar solution. Just distilled white vinegar, nothing special. And it's got mild rust. I've scraped off all the bolts. There's no errors in the bolts. And you can see the rust trying to dissipate into the solution as it stands. Now I didn't cover it all the way because that top end is going to be sanded down, grounded as necessary, and there won't be much of that. You take a real close look at the teeth on that, and there's very little scratching on it. And another cool part is that we got closer into it. You can see some of the original gray paint that was on this 1930s model. So let me get this thing apart, see what we're dealing with on the inside. I've got a couple of pieces on the way that I've ordered, and we'll move on to the restoration later. Thanks. Okay, so I got the 1.5-inch socket on there, and we got the base broke off. All the parts were there, and we look like we're in pretty good shape. I'm ready to take the center piece out. We can start cleaning this bad boy up. Okay, everything's got a nice vinegar bath. You can see the rust that came off of that. I'm just taking a rag right now and brushing off all this residual stuff sitting on it. It's cleaned up pretty good. I'll wire brush it, and then we're going to start sanding and grinding, get this thing back into shape. Okay, so the grinding's coming along. Just a little update. Taking some of it off. We're going to do a little fine tuning on getting the rest of it out. The bolts and all that stuff, got to get to them, but making headway. Alright, so a little progress check. Got the base all cleaned up. The jaws look pretty good. Got the slide squared away. Gonna have to get inside there and clean that out. But coming along nicely. I'll probably replace the bolts just to get new ones in there. I'm not too sure. I may clean them up. Haven't made up my mind yet. But coming along nicely. Okay, working on the cleanup. Took a grinder to it. Took some 60 grit, followed that up with 120 grit. Getting some of the shine back. I'm not gonna do a full restore on the teeth or the body for that matter, because my goal is not to make it look like it just came out of the shop. It's got a little wear and tear on it, and it's earned every bit of it. Right. The thing I was concerned most about was this slide, and it restored quite nicely, I'd say. Anyway, we're going to put it back together for a minute and see what she looks like, and make sure everything's in working order, and then take it back apart, get her oiled up, get her painted, and she'll be done. Okay, so I'll put it together one more time. Got everything working the way it's supposed to. Got a really nice grip. Everything seems to be well lined up. And we're ready for paint. When I get done painting, we'll show you the finished results. Did a little buffing on the handle, cleared the metal out, brought the shine back to the Vise grips itself, and right now I'm real happy with the outcome. Ready. Okay, applied some metal rescue, did a lot of sanding, a little bit of grinding. These things are ready for paint. I followed that up. I put a little Bondo into the equation. Looking pretty good. We're ready for primer, and then off to the paint shop. Okay, first coat of primer's on. We'll get this on, put on another coat, then we'll sand her down a little bit with a wet sand, and then I'm going to put an epoxy over the top of it. And she should be about ready to go. Get bolts, get everything lined up. Alright, got 3 coats of primer and 2 coats of gloss black. That's coming along very nicely. I am pleased. Next step, trim her up, put her back together, give her a chance to dry and solidify. Okay, here's the finished product. All painted, all ready to go. Casting a shadow there, sorry about that. I thought about this for a finishing touch to highlight the lettering on there. I've got the replacement here. Hadn't found a new one of these online, so double win there. But now we gotta put it all back together. Okay folks, here it is, the finished product. The one thing you're gonna want though, is you wanna get this 1.5-inch socket. Just taking off that bottom nut is not an easy task. We got her up and running. Everything the way she's supposed to be. And the high gloss black is supposed to represent the Japanning that was originally sent out with these units. So hopefully it's as close to original as I can make it. I'm not going to grind it down to perfection or send it off to machine shop to have all the edges cleared up. I kind of like the fact that it shows its age. It's earned it. Might as well keep a little bit of it. Thanks for watching.